What inspires me the most in my work? Well, travel and people and just like everyday life. My father traveled a lot for work. He still does, and when we were growing up, and so we were lucky enough to travel around with him, and so right away at an early age I was exposed to seeing different parts of the world and living in different places and experiencing different cultures and visiting art galleries and just experiencing the world on a creative level as well as its historical level. So my work involves an intense reworking and manipulation and experimentation process, especially in the darkroom, and also a little bit of post-production, cutting, pasting, re-photographing, double exposures, triple exposures, quadruple exposures even. I find one step tends to lead to the next step of experimentation, and then that leads to the next step of experimentation. And so it's this kind of like, it's like page by page, it like opens this book into a realm of like a totally different world, and things suddenly start revealing themselves that wouldn't have had the opportunity to reveal themselves had I not gone through these processes. So this is the enlarger. This is where the image is exposed onto the paper. This is the neg carrier where I put the negative. My negative goes in here. And so it carries the negative, and I slot it in here and then enlarges the image onto the paper to create the photo, to burn the image onto the light sensitive paper. And this usually happens with the lights off. Obviously there'll be safe lights on. So from the exposure process, we come into the developing area, and it has to maintain a very strict process. This is the dry area, this is the wet area, so this is like the big sink. And I start putting the image through the various chemistry trays, and this is, it's a very rigid process obviously. So this is the developing chemistry, and this is where the image starts to actually emerge. I used to use my little one-bedroom apartment bathroom and had no ventilation, and I'd have to put a towel by the door to stop the light from coming in, but I realized that soon wasn't the most sustainable idea. So I was lucky enough to find this place. These facilities are amazing. So I actually just use my own little Pentax point and shoot. I also have a Nikon F2 SLR that I use for more like in-studio setup shots. But my little point and shoot I kind of pop in my bag and I take it around with me when I'm planning to actually go on a shoot. I want to create personalized artwork for people. That's what I do. I reinvent nostalgia. I use other people's memories and recreate their lost moments and feelings and emotions and create a unique piece of art out of something that they love and that they cherish. And so it's something for them to show off. It's a conversation piece. So I want to be able to provide that for more people. I want to be able to show my work all over the world and exhibit it. I think every artist has their own unique style and aesthetic and way of creating their pieces. I guess what makes my art unique is that I'm kind of pushing boundaries. I want to be able to show my work all over the world and exhibit it, and I want everyone to love it as much as I do. So ultimately I'm just trying to get as much exposure as I possibly can. I want to exhibit, I want to create, that's just all I want to do. So I would love to have my own gallery space and my own workspace. Yeah, that's ultimately what I'd love.